By far the best approach is a multifaceted approach where we look at combining clear policies, comprehensive training, effective reporting, and aftercare support systems. Because really what we're trying to do here is just our goal is to foster that kind of culture of respect and open communication, which ultimately will create a safer, more productive working environment, a win-win for everybody. So, laying the foundation then. The absolute cornerstone of any anti-bullying strategy is the implementation of clear and comprehensive policies. And these, they're not just legal necessities, they should be foundational documents that set the tone and the expectations for everyone. The policies need to be explicit, define exactly what constitutes bullying in all its various formats, and clearly outline what behaviours are acceptable and what behaviours are unacceptable. It's also crucial to make it very clear that your organisation has absolutely unwavering commitment to a zero tolerance approach in regard to bullying. You might also think about actually integrating your anti-bullying policy with other relevant policies, such perhaps as your workplace violence policy, for example, to ensure that you've got that consistent holistic approach. If we get the policies right, this starts to send out this unified front, a powerful message, and it'll help everybody to understand, the boundaries. What is acceptable, what isn't acceptable. Comprehensive training. So having regular comprehensive training programs for everybody, employees and managers, is absolutely essential for raising the awareness and building skills and capability. It's important that all employees feel empowered to talk openly about bullying and openly be able to discuss workplace behaviours. So critically, everybody needs to understand what bullying is, what it's not, what is not acceptable behaviour, how their own behaviours may be perceived as bullying, and the exact procedures for reporting and addressing incidents. On top of that, managers should also get training to enable them to kind of delve deeper into bullying, focusing on recognising those subtle signs of bullying within their teams, how to intervene effectively and de-escalate a situation. Research carried out by, it's a huge Australian consulting company, EMA. They have done some research that shows that the majority of organisations, managers fail to intervene early enough. Unacceptable behaviours such as incivility, disrespect, and perhaps even kind of conflict in the workplace are not dealt with. They're left to fester. And it's not until they escalate to the point of serious bullying and harassment that any action at all is taken. So, and you'll recall right at the beginning in the CIPD report, they said managers should have training should focus very much on developing these people management skills and promoting a more managers who are better and more sensitive, more empathetic, have higher levels of emotional intelligence. Because the key thing, and I've already said this once, is that organisations should aim to develop more compassionate, inclusive workplace cultures. So it's important that organisations recognise and acknowledge bullying as a problem in the first instance. And then when bullying does occur, organisations need to have clear, confidential and easily accessible reporting mechanisms. So employees who experience or witness workplace bullying need to be able to feel safe and supported when they come forward without any kind of fear of retaliation. So it's really important to develop that culture of trust. And HR departments play a critical role, not just in managing the process, but also actually explaining the importance of anti-bullying policies, perhaps to your senior team, your senior management team, advocating for their effective implementation. Once a report is made, then it's down to prompt, fair investigation. And by doing that, it actually demonstrates your organisation's commitment to addressing bullying and ensures that accountability is upheld. For the targeted individual, one other thing could be having a witness present with them during meetings, because that's a helpful strategy. It gives some support, perhaps helps the targeted individual to feel safer, but it also is more likely to ensure a fair process. And beyond the policies, training, investigations, we need to think about support resources and aftercare for the victims of the workplace bullying and any perhaps observers as well. So this can include access to counselling services, your confidential employee assistance programs, but vitally just encouragement for them to seek support. Now that support might be from counselling services and employee assistance programs. It could also be from trusted colleagues, mentors, if it's a unionised organisation, even from the unions. What we have to do is build a safety net around the people that have been affected by the bullying. So the other thing to think there is about our supervisors. Supervisors play a crucial role and they must be held accountable for the behaviour within their own teams. They are on the ground, the frontline people. They're the eyes and ears within that team, and they need to be trained not only to recognise the bullying, but also to intervene effectively and promptly. Nip things in the bud. Don't wait until it actually even escalates to bullying. You know, any signs of incivility, disrespect, address those, because that will hopefully help to minimise the risk of situations escalating into bullying. And finally, I just want to emphasise that importance of promoting bystander intervention. Empower colleagues to safely speak up, report, offer support when they're actually witness to bullying, because that in itself can actually make a fundamental shift in the workplace culture. You're turning people who are perhaps previously, currently, been passive observers into active agents for change. So that's all about fostering that whole culture of trust, helping people to feel empowered to speak up, to take action. And if we can implement these, policies, strategies, organisations can collectively then create a much safer, more productive, and most importantly, respectful work environment for everybody.